Sorry.
You're listening to Midtown Radio. My name is Danielle DeVoe. I'm a producer with the station, and I am here chatting with Sarah Marsh and Jen Vasic, both city councillors from Kitchener and Waterloo, respectively. And I am just interested to know from both of you. You're both very involved in the arts. You're both on the board of directors for the Kitchener Waterloo Art Gallery, and I know I've seen you also at other art and creative culture sort of events around the region. And I just wanted to hear from you both, why you have chosen to take that on in your professional roles, and why you prioritize that element of public life.
Mm-hmm. Well, I believe so strongly that the arts have not only an economic value, that they have that as well, that they have an intrinsic value to build a society that we want to live in and that we can imagine a good society to live in. And so some of most city councillors, like we all have other stuff going on the side. And so the other half of my life is I'm working on a PhD. And as part of my PhD, I was looking at how social justice educators in the school system, so educators who really care about fairness and equity, if and how they use the arts to help students navigate the school system. And what I found was that the arts are a tool for individual youth to just be resilient and get through the day, whether they express themselves through poetry or music or any other creative means, but that educators are using the arts as a way to help youth tell their stories and speak up about the unfairness that they experience in school. So the arts are both a tool for resilience and resistance. And I think that KWAG represents using the arts for social change. And so not only through the exhibits and the art that they bring, but in the programming that they do, working with people who have from very affluent backgrounds who want to experience the arts to people who might not otherwise be able to afford it. And so I see the value of that in KWAG, and I'm seeing it even more now that I'm on the board.
Mm-hmm. And Sarah? What are you?
I mean, well, the arts have always been important to me. As a young kid, I was really into theater, and as an adult, I've come to really appreciate the art that others do that I would never be able to do. But I can say that at Kitchener and Waterloo Art Gallery, which is, of course, a free gallery that everyone should go to, we have such amazing, high-quality art accessible to all. It has continually impressed me since I started on the board in 2015. And so it's an honor for me to be there and to contribute and to be the conduit between the City of Kitchener and the art gallery to make sure that the art gallery remains a priority here at the city. Despite all the major funding priorities that we have, that we ensure that the arts are funded, which they are not funded adequately, but we need to continue to press on at all levels of government. And I would agree with Jen that, something about the arts that really can help everybody, whether it's youth at risk or anybody at all different stages of life, to cut through an issue right to the heart and help us understand and reflect what's going on in our culture in a way that nothing else can.
And we're in the Heffner Studios at the Kitchener Public Library, a great example of the importance of investing in creative arts. These are great studios. We see high school students and local musicians using these studios to record their first albums, and it's free of charge. They can use their library card to do it.
It's true.
And it's one of sort of many great assets that we have in this region that support creativity. And I was wondering, for both of you, what's the cultural event that you most look forward to every year?
Oh, that's a tough one. But for me, the one that there's a couple. So the Multicultural Center, Multicultural Festival that happens towards the end of June every year is something that is a major highlight in my life. It's a time when family members from out of town all gather, and it's like a reunion of sorts. So I I really value that. And at the City of Kitchener, we have the Youth Awards, and that's something that I look forward to every year. It's not necessarily focused just on arts and culture, but that is a theme, and it's something that really is inspiring.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Jen?
Yeah, similarly, it's pretty hard to choose just one. I was not involved in theater in any way when I was younger. I took a drama class and was like, oh, acting is not for me. But recently I've gotten really into the amazing theater that's happening in town. Mm-hmm. And so I would say that a couple that I've really loved are the Impact Festival, put on by Empty Space, and also the really important dialogue that happens at the Greenlight Arts Theater as well. So I've been really impressed by those. And then from a council perspective, I mean, now I'm getting all these opportunities to go to fundraising events too. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it's a great, two really wonderful events coming up are the Clay and Glass Gallery Gala. It's like a 20s Parisian theme. And then also KWAG has their Black and Gold. Mm-hmm. And then we've also really been, I'm sorry, I now have 5. My kid loves tubas, and so we also really love the Sunday family days at the Symphony.
Oh, yeah. That's so fun.
They're so fun.
And you can rent, actually, I don't know if you know that you can borrow instruments here at the Kitchener Public Library for free. We have over, I think, close to 200
lots of stuff. And the
maybe a tuba. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I'll check. That's a great opportunity to demonstrate the great joint services that Kitchener and Waterloo have together. Because if you have a library card for Kitchener Public Library or Waterloo, you can go to the other one.
Yay. Yay for collaboration.
Mm-hmm. Collaboration. We're all friends here. And when we took out a ukulele for our 3-year-old, Bob Egan was here and we talked to him about it, and he guaranteed us, because he tested it on his son, that your 3-year-old will not break the ukuleles. So do not worry about taking out the musical instruments.
Sounds like a challenge.
Yeah. Don't do it. I don't think you can break them, though, so you can just come and enjoy the instruments.
Wonderful.
Okay, thanks so much for talking to me, guys.
So thank you for having us.
Yeah, me too. This is my first radio interview ever.
So that was, you heard from City Councillors Sarah Marsh and Jen Vasic from the City of Kitchener and the City of Waterloo.